Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hi, good morning from Roaring Fork here at the Wilderness Lodge. Let me tip this up just a little bit. Hello, hello. Hi, Lori. Hi, Darla. Who else is in here today? Bean Holidays, hello. Kristen, hello. Pile Adventures, good morning. Good morning, Esther. Good morning, DC. I am currently waiting on my order to be ready. We're gonna have some breakfast. It's kind of overcast today here in Orlando. I just got to town. I was on the dreaded 5 a.m. flight again. So early, just way too early. Good morning, April. Aloha, April. Hello, my friend. Hi, Cindy. How was your trip? So good to see everybody. Happy Monday. I have had a whirlwind of a week. I'm gonna go back over here so I can see when my order is ready. And it's ready. Yay. The flight was good. I don't remember anything about the flight because I was so tired that the very minute I grabbed my seat and buckled up, I barely remember them going over the safety, the safety thing they do, and I was gone. And did not wake up again until they made the announcement to, raise your tray tables and all that stuff. So I slept the entire time, and I slept pretty much like a rock. So, all right, you guys hang tight. I'm gonna go pick up my order at the window. And then we will talk about the menu here and let's see how breakfast is. Okay, be right back. Hi, Lindsay.
There's a really bad joke because that's my father's name, right? And I say he's looking down on us. He's still alive. He's very He's retired. Yeah.
Huh? All right, they gave it to me in to-go packaging, which is fine. That's not a big deal. They were busy here this morning. I had to wait for a window to open. A time window, I should say. All right, pull up my stream so I can see. I'm getting old. It's hard to see the chat. So I gotta put my other phone here so I can see what you all are saying. But yeah, it was a good flight. Very uneventful, which is how you want flying to go. The ones that are eventful are usually not as fun. So why do you guys call April Meech? I missed out on that joke. Oh, I was gonna grab the, Hi, Kevin Nobles, good morning. Hello, Dawn Canamella. Magic bands and trash cans. Hello, hello. I got a bag. Anybody need a bag? All right. So what did I order from Roaring Fork? I'm gonna go get a menu. Actually, no, I could use my phone. Okay. So they have all this. Oh, this is their quick service over here. So if you've never been over here or have never eaten here, this is where you get the world famous campfire cupcake, which is the best cupcake on Disney property. Oh, that's your favorite hotel? Yes, yes, that's where I'm at this morning. So this is my second in a new series of Breakfast and Chat. With the way things are going right now with these, with the flights, it just gets me here so early. So I thought, you know what? I usually do not have a chance to have any breakfast, so we'll just have breakfast together. And then I will be going live again later today, probably like around 3. So I was gonna pull up the menu here so you guys can have an idea, and then I'll show you around, and I'll show you over here where you actually order as well. It's still trying to tell me you don't want to order because you already have an order, and I'm like, yeah, I know, I got it. Okay, the menu. All right. So for they serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner here. They're open till 11 p.m. at night. They have all kinds of pastries and things like that. They have their breakfast specialty is a grizzly bear claw, which is like a pastry. All right, you can get their breakfast platter, which is like scrambled eggs, potatoes, your traditional American breakfast. You like this new series? Yeah. Hey, listen, and I love food, so I'm all about this. And this, and then this makes sure that I get over my flying and getting up at 1:30 in the morning, and then I'm ready to go for the day. They have a loaded tacho bowl, which I'm gonna try that at one of these quick service locations, because I love the tachos over at Hollywood Studios. They have Mickey-shaped waffles. They have a vegetable lover's quiche. Hi, Kate. Hello, hello. They have bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. Okay, we'll have to talk about that. I am here for the bacon, egg, and cheese. I mean, 100%. It's the croissant, then I'm not sure. How do you guys feel about croissants? I'm not a fan. I don't like making sandwiches out of, yeah. Hi, Cocoa Bears. Welcome in. Ooh. Not me. That's not me. But they have an egg and cheese croissant. They also have the bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. They have steel cut oatmeal. Yeah. Right? Exactly, Kevin. Exactly. It's a good way to start the day. Hi, Lisa Marie K. Welcome. Hi. Oh, Dawn, okay, you like it, Dawn? Yeah, okay. I'm more along the lines of Lindsay. So you like butter croissants on their own. So if I have a croissant, I would prefer something sweet on it. So I would want like jelly or jam, or strawberry jam and a croissant would sound good. Okay, they also have, all right, here's some of the specialty items they have here. They have a bacon walnut sticky bun. I could get behind that. Maple bacon pecan Danish. Ooh. A Marionberry Danish. Okay, I don't know what a Marionberry is. I've never heard of that before. We'll have to go see that here in a little bit. An almond croissant is good, especially from La Madeleine. Kevin, La Madeleine, that's in MCO at the airport. I get their turkey sandwiches there. They have smoked cheddar grits, which, y'all, I'm a Southerner, but they can keep the grits. Not a fan. It's the texture. Can't do that. Potato barrels, which is hilarious because tater tots is copyrighted or trademarked. I'm sorry, the word is trademarked. So they can't say tater tots, but it's tater tots. And then bacon, sausage, scrambled eggs. And then they have kids meals too. They have a yogurt dipper kids pack, which is Greek yogurt with blueberries. They have a breakfast box for kids, which includes a cereal, yogurt. They have Mickey waffles, French toast sticks. That sounds good. Yeah, I'll have to try that, Kevin, because I'll be there all the time. They have a pineapple cup. I am here for summer fruit. Love summer fruit. We just got a watermelon at the house a couple days ago, and we got a good one. You know how like you never really know, like, are you gonna get a good one? You're not gonna get a good one. Okay, so what did Kim order for breakfast? What do y'all think? You guys know me pretty well. tater tots. Oh, excuse me, potato barrels. Barrels. And they gave me 3 little cups. I also got bacon. Yay! Because I love bacon. Listen, I could have bacon with every meal, and I'm good. Okay, now, last week, you know, I tried the biscuit and gravy over at the campground, and I wasn't like in love with it. I decided to give it another try. Good morning, Lane. Welcome in. We're getting ready to have breakfast. So I'm giving the biscuit and gravy another try, but I have to say, this was $4.49 for the biscuit and gravy, and that's kind of chintzy. Over at the campground, they gave me 3 biscuits. I got 1 biscuit here. I feel cheated. Okay, so I'm gonna try it. We know the potato barrels and the bacon's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. And the bacon is prepared the way I like it. It's crispy but not overdone. So, oops. I think I've talked before about how my mom used to always just overcook her bacon because she was so worried about having undercooked pork. Kevin, there are people say on Facebook, YouTube, you know, like what to look for as far as to get a good watermelon. I just kind of thump on them. If it sounds hollow, I go with it. Okay, I'm gonna try the biscuit and gravy because this may be my last biscuit and gravy. Because if this one's not good, then I'm just gonna say Disney can't make biscuits and gravy. All right, I have not salted anything. I have not put pepper on anything.
Okay, no one's filling my stuff. Great. Okay, you can go get your drinks. Grab your cup.
I don't love it, you guys. Okay, last week the gravy was pasty. You know, almost like they'd made like a glue, or in reality it had probably just sat there for a while. This one, let me taste it again. It's okay. It's okay. My face gave it away. It's okay, but mine are better. Y'all all gotta come to my house. I'll make you some gravy. I don't know what they do here. It's like there's no seasoning in it. It's plain, which I get. You're cooking for the masses, but put some pepper in it. There's no grease in it. You can't make gravy without grease. Alexis, your partner likes his bacon floppy and you like yours crispy. I'm with you, Alexis. This is perfect for me. What was it Brave called? What was it that Brave called bacon? And I cracked up. Limp bacon. Nope, I'm gonna tell you guys exactly like who's got the good breakfast and who doesn't. I have high blood pressure, so I don't salt anything. I'm putting salt on this. Hello, how do you say your name? Is it Qua-Lore? Did I say that right? Or Quaz-Lore? I'm putting a little bit of salt on this because Disney apparently does not know how to cook with salt. And I get it. You shouldn't cook with too much salt. And Kevin, it definitely needs black pepper. There's like no pepper in this at all. And it's like, come on. It needs pepper and it needs sausage grease. Like they needed to, sorry Disney if I'm totally crapping on your food. But this is what gravy should look like. It should have been cooked in salt, like they should have fried their sausage and then cooked the gravy in the grease. That's what it should look like. Lindsay likes the salt. You know, I mean, I try and limit how much salt. I will salt food, but I try and go sparingly because I know that, especially if it's at a restaurant, it's already been probably salted to death because everything is so processed. Yes, we need the drippings. So basically what we're saying is, if I want a true Southern breakfast, I either need to make it myself or go to Homecoming. Although Whispering Canyon is also here in this same resort. Make your own biscuit. Magic bands and trash cans, you should do that. Roll out your biscuits. Biscuits are not hard. Everybody acts like, oh my gosh, I could never make a biscuit. Anybody can make a biscuit. You just need flour, a pinch of salt, get you some Crisco, mix in with it. Christina, I love Homecoming. Okay, this is much better with the salt and pepper. And honestly, I'm kind of glad they only gave me one biscuit, because if they had given me 3, I would have ate 3. And I don't need to be doing that. Next time I do this, I'll try something non-Southern. We'll do all fancy or something like that. And what did I have today? I didn't even have anything on the way here today. Of course, the tater tots are tater tots. And then before the rain sets in, we'll walk around this resort, and I'll show you all the different areas. Good morning, Erica. Right? Biscuits and gravy the right way. I used to watch my mama make them. She'd mix up her biscuit dough, and then she'd take a Pepsi bottle, a glass 16-ounce bottle, and roll them out with a Pepsi bottle. And then she had a little biscuit cutter, or she'd take a glass jar and cut them out that way. And she'd put them in a pan and bake them up, and we loved them. Of course, she also cooked with lard. You have brunch at Homecoming? Nice. Country fried steak and eggs. Ooh. Girl, that sounds good. That sounds really good. This is too big of a bite. Okay, so that's what this was missing, because it's much more palatable now. It needed seasoning. Would I order this again? Probably not. Not unless I was really craving biscuit and gravy. I can tell you right now, my dad would not have eaten this. He would have pushed it away and been like, no. So how is everybody spending your Monday? Are you guys working today? Are we vacationing? I'm working tomorrow. Hi, Mrs. P. Hello. How are you? I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. So I was talking with some friends earlier this morning about like my plans and all that. And I'm like, yeah, I really need to make this doctor appointment tomorrow. But I also have to work. Biscuit keeps hearing me say her name. Hi, Biscuit. Kitty, 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 kitty. That's what I do for my cats to get them to come. I'm like, kitty, 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 kitty. They just do this. And then they come running. And then one smacks the other. Hello, Heidi. Welcome in. Okay, so if you are new here, my name is Kim. My channel name is DisneyGirlKim. Nice and simple, so you can remember it. I live in Kentucky, and I fly down to Walt Disney World about once a week because I have a Go Wild pass from Frontier. So I sat up till midnight Saturday night, and I was so tired because we had moved furniture all day. But I got my flight for $30 round trip. Can't beat that. I could have bought it earlier. The price literally went from $178 round trip down to like $30. So I've got it down to a science. But I like to come down and live stream. My sister is in the chat this morning. Good morning, Angie. She is Yacht and Beach Angie. She is working this Monday morning. So I know she said she would turn it on. She said she may have to keep her sound down. I know she has business meetings and stuff. Oh, it's Kim. Yep, that's me. I'm Kim. But anyway, so I kind of got started live streaming a year ago because this is a way for my sister and I to be able to spend Walt Disney World together because she is a big Disney person, loves Disney too. I said, well, what if I just live stream? Hi, Holly. So Angie is here. She's just working. She's back home. Hi, Sean Allison. Oh, you're in Ohio. Yeah. Yep. My sister lives in Ohio. So she's in Ohio and I'm in Kentucky. So on Saturday, my best friend came down from Ohio to help me move some furniture from my dad's house to my house. I've shared with you guys that my dad passed away last month. So we have been in the throes of packing up his house. You know, so when I'm not working like in my business, I've been working on his house. Unfortunately, his house is 2 hours away from mine. But there were several pieces of furniture that we decided I was going to take. So I rented a U-Haul truck on Saturday. That was fun. And a 10-foot U-Haul truck. I was a little aggravated because I reserved a 15-foot truck because we were going to get the couch and love seat and a big old leather recliner. I wanted the freezer. He had a stand-up freezer from the basement. And then the oak bedroom suite that is in the bedroom that I sleep in at his house. Good morning, Jessica. Not the bed itself, but the chest and the dresser. And it's a heavy, heavy set. You know, like solid oak furniture. So I rented this truck. And then the day before they called me and said, oh, we don't have it. I'm like, well, it says you have it. And there's like 4 pickup locations in Richmond. No truck. So they said, well, we'll give you a 10-foot. I said, I'll take it. Because right now I got 0. So we couldn't put everything in it. But I did bring home everything except for the bedroom furniture. But oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm old. That wore me out. And luckily I had some really good friends who helped me at my house because we were switching the furniture out. So the furniture I had to go. So my freezer, my living room set, my chest and dresser. And now, since I got rid of my chest and dresser, but didn't bring one back in return, guess whose bedroom has no furniture in it? Oh, wow. Hello, Justin. I never can get over just how many potatoes they give you when you order the potatoes. The potato barrels were $3.49, and I swear they gave me like 50 potatoes. Like they probably gave me like half a bag. So I sent my dogs over to my friend's house so that they weren't under our feet. And let me tell you, Opal, my chihuahua, she loved my dad. Oh my gosh, she was Papa's girl. Totally Papa's girl. And you know, I've wondered if she's been wondering, like, where's Papa? You know, Papa's not here anymore. And we brought in the new furniture, or the new furniture, his furniture, which he had a really, really nice living room set. And then later on, I went back over and picked up the dogs and brought them home. And do you know that Opal came in the house and she immediately went to that couch and chair and she was all over it, just sniffing and smelling and had her nose down. She was all over the couch. And then she jumped down and she ran over to the love seat. She jumped up on the love seat. She was smelling it. And then she went to the leather recliner. And I was like, she either smells Dad or she recognizes like that was from his house. It was so sweet. I know. I didn't cry. I was close, but I didn't. Because she was Papa's girl. Always in his lap. Of course, now they're completely over it, and that she just flies from. She likes to do that small dog thing where can't be bothered to jump down off the couch and go over to the love seat and jump up on the love seat. She does that flying leap, like 6-foot leap from the love seat to the chair. I know, you guys. I was just clutching my heart. But yesterday, I cleaned up the freezer because it had been in the basement. So it was fine. It just had, basement gunk on it. Cleaned it all up. And I took everything out of it and organized it. Like, yay, the old Kim is back. Overwhelmed, overworked Kim just shoved stuff in the freezer. Original Kim, OG Kim, would have everything organized by type. It's like all the vegetables together, all the meats together. Yeah, that made me so happy. I have a turkey and a ham down in the bottom. So I'm happy with my freezer. Before I had, the other freezer I had was fine. Nothing was wrong with it. But it was a chest freezer. So when you put things in, you know, they go to the bottom. You're a crammer inner. I was a crammer inner too, but only because I had to be. Before my life really went cray-cray, I even had my canned goods all organized by type and then alphabetized. I was out of control. Like my soups. And there are 2 pizzas. There's 2 frozen pizzas in my freezer right now, and I'm not happy with them because they're kind of like cockeyed. Alexis is ready for the holidays. Yay! Do you know that we're just a month away from six weeks away from Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party starting? How did that happen? Your fridge freezer is defrosting now, and it's 33 degrees Celsius. Oh my gosh. Well, that should defrost pretty quickly then. So yeah, I had a chest freezer. Okay, do you guys know what I'm talking about when I say a chest freezer? So the chest freezer, but I would put something in it and it would like be on the bottom, and then I would put new things in and I wouldn't rotate it. So all the food on the bottom would get old, and I was over it. I was so over it. But I didn't want to spend $800 to $900 on replacing that freezer, which Southern style. I got that freezer, the chest freezer, to begin with because I traded a girl for it. Traded her a shelving unit for that freezer. And I remember I brought it in the house myself. I was like, but it was not self-defrosting, so it would like build up ice on the sides. Now this one is a stand-up freezer. The only problem is where I live in Kentucky, my power goes out like twice a month. So in the wintertime. It's getting cloudier outside. So I may save the rest of this. I'm a slow eater today for some reason. Right, Heidi? Heidi gets it. You just feel more in control. So my refrigerator freezer is a side-by-side. I'm kind of regretting that decision. Now I wish I would have just upgraded and sprung for the one that had the French doors with the freezer on the bottom, but it's a complete side-by-side. And it is kind of there is food kind of like crowded in there. But my freezer is completely full. I'm ready. I'm ready for winter. Now that I can see what all I have. You guys, I had like 5 or 6 rolls of hamburger meat. Didn't know I had it. So there'll be meatloaf in my future. Yes, what Darla said. If you guys don't mind, please press that like button for me.
Easty, can I have your hat for a second? I'll get this tax cut off for him.
I will be out later today. Today's stream, I'll get started around 3 o'clock. I have some things I'm doing here today, between now and then. But today's stream is Round and Round Day. So today we're going to go around and around. We're going to go around and ride everything that spins. So I am going to veto Cali River Rapids. Yes, those little rafts spin, but I'm probably going to be wet enough as it is. And I didn't really bring like I brought a change of clothes, but that's for tonight. Oh yeah, just him. We like everything big over here. The bigger the better. We have big cars, big appliances. But I was trying to think of everything that spins. And I thought, you know what? The chat will be able to help me with that. At Magic Kingdom, we'll have like Dumbo, the carpets, the carousel progress. There's like a lot of things. Oh, the teacups. There's a lot of things we can do that involve spinning. Hollywood has the alien flying saucers. Okay, Christina, same girl, same. So I don't really spin on the teacups, at least not real fast. I was always the adult when we would bring like grandbabies and stuff here, kids. I would be the adult that had to ride it with them because the others couldn't. And of course they would want to spin it. I would just close my eyes. I'm like, okay, it's all good. Jesus, take the wheel. Get me off this. Space Ranger spin, yeah. Yes. So we have a lot. With the time that I have, we probably won't get through everything. But we'll see how much we can do. I have no idea what the crowd level is. I didn't check it. But I'm going to just assume it's pretty big. But be kind of fun, be kind of different. I haven't really done a lot of challenges. Most of the time on my streams, I'm pretty chill like this. And I'm like, okay, let's just go ride rides. Let's shop a little. Let's eat. And I am almost done. Okay. So the biscuit and gravy here at Roaring Fork. I'm gonna give it, it was a little better than the campground. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Not bad. Erica, I'm going back late. Unless I change my mind. I might change my mind and just stay over. The hotels actually have a really good deal for pass holders right now, and there are rooms available. There's a 40% off deal right now going through the end of July if you're an annual pass holder on any Disney resort. Mrs. P, I'll see you then. So right now you can get an all-star resort. Like today, it's only like preferred rooms are all that's left, but you can get a room for like $126. So we'll see what I do. You never know. And yes, for safety reasons, I don't give out my flight information and stuff. I have had people ask me for flight info. like what's your flight number? What gate are you at? And I'm like, I can't tell you that. Oh, so when you were 35? Yeah. Hello, Mr. Bob Newell. What's up with you? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. Yeah, I will be back though next week. So I have 2 more flights on the books. One being Starlight. Look, I haven't even taken off my jacket yet. I will definitely be here for Starlight. That is happening on July the 20th. Every streamer on the planet will be here for Starlight. We're all going to be there. I'm probably not going to be streaming it though. I want to like experience it first. Plus, all the really big channels will be streaming it for you guys, so you won't miss a thing. And they'll have like the fancy equipment that's like 4K and all that. Will I be flying on an airplane? Oh yeah, I always fly. Alexis H, I have done that many, many times. just ask Tanya. So there was this one time, I think it was summer before last. I don't feel like it was last summer because I had so much going on last summer. Yeah, I don't have wings. I'm not an angel. But I was down here and I was hanging out with Tanya and Robin, and I think Logan was there, Aaron. We were having a really good time. And my flight was coming up. I was supposed to go home that evening. But we were having so much fun over at Epcot. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going home. So I just blew off the flight. I was like, I'll go home tomorrow. So I stayed and we had a good time. Well, the next day, so I'm like out and about having a good time. And Tanya's like, are you going home? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going home tonight. I have a flight. Well, and then, Darla, you can say that. And then my flight got canceled. I was like, well, not going home tonight. So then the next day, it's like, you know, I should probably go home. And Tanya's like, when are you gonna go home? I'm like, you know what? I'll go home when I run out of money. So I ended up staying like almost all week. Just every day I would make the decision. Am I going home today? No. Still having a good time. Still got a $20 bill in my pocket. Like, I'm good. All right, saving my receipt for the business side of things. Okay, and remember my hot tip is always buy the kids drink. Look, I only had one drink, so instead of spending $5, I spent $1.99. And I am going to refill that. But yeah, so to answer the long story, to answer Alexis's comment is, yeah, I've done that before. YOLO, exactly. Like April said, YOLO. Hi, Joseph Dion. How are you today? Hey, my motto is take care of your business. Make sure your four walls are handled, your family's handled, you know. But don't stress out over having a good time for yourself every now and then. You know, if you've handled all your business, your bills are paid. I am not Natalia. Then there's nothing wrong with living your life. When you go, you're not taking anything with you. So, you know, do you want them to stand around and say, oh, she worked really hard and never did anything but work? Well, they won't say that about me. They'll be like, oh, we never knew where she even was. Okay, let me get rid of my trash and I'm going to refill my drink and then we'll go on a walk. I should check the battery too. Okay, yeah. I know, see, right?
Come on, let's go.
Together.
This way.
Yeah.
This way. No, that I need. Come on, follow me.
Okay, all right, y'all still there? Okay. I am loaded down with bags today for some reason. I got this new cool bag. It's like a little tote, but it's got a handle. So I can either carry it on my shoulder, and it's super lightweight. And yes, I got on a plane today with 3 bags, violating that rule of 2. And they did not say a thing to me. I was also the very first person to get on the plane today. I feel like a rock star. Okay. Now my stuff. Not only that, I upgraded my seat for free. I was in the VIP section. In the Frontier only has 3 rows. I'm such a rebel. Frontier only has 3 rows that have like seats with actual padding in them. I mean, all their seats have padding in them, but like Delta kind of seats, you know?
It's a buzzer.
And with my Go Wow Pass, because I know, I always say I fly first class on Frontier, because there is no such thing as first class. But because of how often I fly, I do have like elite status. So if I wait 4 hours before the flight departs, I can upgrade my seat for free. And I already get to sit pretty close to the front just because of how often I fly. But 4 hours before, if nobody has bought those super expensive seats, I can grab one of those for free. Well, guess who has to get up 4 hours before her flight? So at 1:30 this morning, I upgraded myself. Cheers. I could have got row 1, and I've done that before. But I like row 2 better, because when you're in row 1, yes, you've got like all the leg room, but there's nowhere to put your bag. So you're forced to put your bag in the overhead. And you know, my snacks are in my bag. It's like, gotta have my snacks. So I prefer to upgrade myself to row 2, where I can put my bag under my seat. Hi, Michelle Williams. Michelle, did you have a good birthday? Hope you had a good birthday. John Minton. Hi, John and Judy. All right.
Well, I don't go anywhere yet.
I will not be pulling this bag around with me. The one that has the handle. I will not have that later on today. I will leave it at a hotel. Which hotel, I don't know. But I'll leave it at a hotel. I can't get my backpack on. Where's the strap? There it is. Jeez. Jeez. All right, I'm gonna put you guys in my pocket. All right, so overall, I'd say breakfast was a 7 out of 10 today. Roaring Fork, though, I do love this place. And you know what? I'm not gonna be able to take this drink and this bag, so hold on.
This is 100%.
All right. Okay, all right, let's check out Roaring Fork and the Wilderness Lodge. What I was saying was I will leave this bag a little bit later. You guys go ahead. DC, thank you for becoming a member. So this is their mobile order pickup area. And they basically just set your stuff here on this table. Somebody's getting lattes that look really good. And then this is their quick service area where if you want to order it yourself. But DC, that's so kind of you. Thank you. Glad you have joined the frequent flyers. They do have a variety here. So you can get everything from, you know, standard burgers. Look, y'all, I immediately gravitate to the sweets. We have all of their different sweets. Look at this brownie. Oh, did I read? I think I read that wrong. Yes. Look at that brownie. Oh my gosh. Okay, I may have to get one of those to take home. I think I could take that through TSA with no problem. The coffee cake looks heavenly. Warm that up, add a little butter to it. Oh my gosh. Got chocolate chip and blueberry muffins. And then there is, aside the cookies, there is the campfire cupcake. This is the best cupcake on property, you guys. And I do have a vlog coming out about cupcakes, I promise. It'll hit your FYP soon. We've got to-go sandwiches, fruit cups. Pro tip, if you ever want a fruit cup to take home with you and you're leaving Disney, buy your fruit cup at Disney and not at the airport. I went to buy a cup of grapes just like that, like literally just like that. And they were going to charge me $9 for a cup. I was like, are you kidding me? And here it's like $5 something. And then we have our fresh baked, look at this, cinnamon roll. Y'all, look at that. Holy moly, they're warm. I'm letting all the heat out. And what was that? Oh, that must be the pecan thing. I know, right? The fact that it's cheap. And then look at this, here's the bear claw. I mean, y'all, that's as big as my head. We've got ice cream, so you get your Mickey bars, all the things. Okay, so this is Roaring Fork. Now they also do have, you know, like Luna bars. There's going to be choices for gluten-free. You know, of course, they are sensitive to allergies. You would not need to worry about any of that. Okay. All right. Now, if we go out here, I'm not sure I can go this way right now. Yeah, it's blocked off because they are currently doing some renovations. Looks like they're painting because they've taped up like the ceiling fans, but the pool is out here, so I'll show you the pool. Hopefully there's nobody really in the pool yet. I love to show the pools, but I won't really show them on camera when there are lots of people at the pool because, you know, I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't want someone to put me on camera in my bathing suit. Oh, you're welcome, DC. I hope you're doing well. I would love to see you sometime. Here we go. There's a couple people in the pool. John, you've had the campfire cupcake, huh? So the pool kind of wraps around. Oh, Kate, you were a lifeguard here? That's so awesome. Do you miss it? Is it a saltwater pool? I don't think it is. But I love how the creek, okay, so it starts at the waterfall. I mean, I would love to just wade in that. I could lay in that right now and I would be just fine. And it goes under the bridge and flows into the pool. Oh, Ryan's going on a Disney cruise. You have 16 days. Oh, Ryan, have a great time. Over here is the other part of the pool. And again, there are people using it, so I don't really want to focus on people. Hi, Park Bros. Welcome in. Okay. Geyser Point Bar and Grill is this way. And the Salon by the Springs is down this way as well. I am not as well versed once you get me out of the main lobby area here. I tend to get turned around. So I may walk the wrong direction. Hi, Danny. Good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you are. All right, we've got Humphrey's Hideout here, which this is probably like laundry. Nope, it's locked. Here's what they've got going on here for Cool Kids Summer. We've got a wake up, shake up party from 9 to 9:30 at the bus stop Breezeway. Huh, a wake up, shake up party? That's what I'm gonna start calling mine. Wake up, shake up. Disney character experiences in the lobby. Disney fan family fun. Play along with this fanatical Disney fan family in zany rounds of fast-paced interactive games and vacation hijinks. Kind of like Tuesday night trivia with DisneyGirlKim. And then there is a pajama party outside on the lawn at 8 o'clock. I may show up for that in my jammies. Resort activities, find a friend throughout the main building. Search the main building for the hidden Chippendale photo prop. Oh, we should do that today. Oh, it used to be a pool bar? Okay. Thank you, Kate. Yes, we have been collecting the buttons through the hidden character search, so I'm glad I read that. We have an art and architecture tour. They do story time yoga, family activities and crafts that you do pay extra for, as well as the tie-dye is extra. And then there's a campfire and a nighttime pool party. See, this all sounds so fun. I'd have a great time. And then we've got our 4th of July poster here so that people will know what to expect. All right, and let's see. If I want to go to Geyser Point, I'm going to go this way. We hung out at Geyser Point in February, and it was so much fun. Had an outdoor dinner, and we actually got to see the electrical parade out here on the lake. I think this is Geyser Point here. Yep. They're making a ton of progress over there at the campground on the DVC expansion. Right? The pajama party? I'm here for a pajama party. Of course, my pajamas are like ratty Hanes terry cloth shorts, but you know, Geyser Point. Geyser Point is not open yet for the day, but you can come over here and have an adult beverage. We've got some nice chairs over here that you can sit and just enjoy the water. Kind of like lounge chairs. That kind of looks like sludge. That's where the water ends. They have that scaffolding all the way to the top of the building. There's somebody out there running along the trail. And then here we have, since this is Geyser Point, we have a geyser. And it does go off. I think it's hourly that it goes off. I forget exactly how often it goes off. But reminiscent of Yellowstone, the geyser will go off over there. So this is just such a nice resort. Let's go see the lobby. God, when I tell you that I melted into the chairs in the lobby today, they are so comfortable. I love the decor, keeping with the theme. The bears remind me of back home. So we have bears. We have black bears where I live. Down at Dad's house in southern Kentucky, we haven't this year, but in the past we've had bear problems. Like, you cannot leave any garbage outside in a normal receptacle. They were coming up on his back porch and tearing down the hummingbird feeder to get the nectar. They were tearing down the corn in the garden. And then my friend Harriet, who lives in Richmond, sent me a photo the other day of one in her backyard. All right. Okay, so you can go in. You'll need your magic band after 11 p.m. or a card. There you go. Thank you. Hi, Kristen. Good morning. You love bears. You don't want to mess with them. You know, black bears, you can scare them away. I mean, just boo, and they'll run or scold them. Brown bears, different story. What's the saying? If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lay down. And if it's white, good night. Meaning you're dead. Okay. Now we have the lobby. This art. And you can purchase this art. Look at that with the dwarves. Bears beats in Battlestar Galactica. Okay, we're looking for Chip and Dale for our button, our hidden character button. But I'm also looking at all this artwork because it's like pretty awesome. This one here is called Climbing for Diamonds. A Smile and a Song. Morning Walk. Marching into History. That's cool. Oh yeah, you don't want to mess with a bear. Picking flowers. Kind of like down here. Don't mess with the gators. You know how you see water and you just assume that there's, that there is a gator in the water? If you're in like Kentucky, Tennessee, that area, just and you're in the woods, assume there's black bears. Morning kiss. But they honestly, they don't want anything to do with you unless you have food. You know, make sure you lock your doors. Do not leave your cars unlocked because they are smart. They know how to open car doors, and they will. Now up here, this is the table service restaurant here called Whispering Canyon. It is an excellent place to eat. I love to eat there. Oh, look, who needs a button when the real thing is here? Chip and Dale. Going across the bridge. Aww. I love it. Saying hi to everybody. Of course, we have the main lobby here. Look at this. Isn't this amazing? The totem poles. And I love the animals that are carved into the poles. I see a raccoon. This is bringing back memories, Kate. We've got the teepee lamps. And then here's the fireplace. Now, somewhere in here in this fireplace is a hidden Mickey. I gotta find it. I haven't, oh, yes, I see it. Yes, you do have bears in Florida. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the hidden Mickey. It's up here in the stone. It's in the clay colored stone. And I'm just gonna see if I can zoom in on it for you. You guys see that? It's right there, right in the center of the screen. It's like a hidden Mickey stamp there. And you can just kind of hang out here in the rocking chairs by the fireplace. Now, if you go to Whispering Canyon, they do a fun thing here where if you ask for ketchup, every server in the restaurant will literally all come running at the same time with ketchup. It's kind of cute. And sometimes the guests will too. In July, so starting tomorrow, Whispering Canyon is one of the restaurants that you can dine at and get 40% off for lunch and dinner. So keep that in mind. Hi, Dawn Keembom. Good morning. Uh-oh. They're playing with the Connect 4, the giant Connect 4, and they just, like, one of the kids was just like, nope, and threw them all. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. I'm glad it's behind glass. This headdress. A double trailer headdress is named for the two felt trailers that hang down the back of the headdress to the ground. It would have been a style worn by the high-ranking member of the tribe. Nice. Okay, and here's the times and everything for Whispering Canyon. So if you've never been to Whispering Canyon, I do recommend it. And they do have biscuits and gravy here. All right. That dude there asleep is so how I felt. I'm not going to focus on him though.
All right, just come over here. You're going to check this reservation in. So,
And then we've got our reservation area over here. Hi, LaShonda. Right? Nobody's whispering at Whispering Canyon. Okay, let's see if we can find Chip and Dale. Let's make that our next I don't see, so there's going to be a placard with Chip and Dale on it. And it's either going to be like somewhere in the lobby or in a gift shop. There is a gift shop. Excuse me, I'll walk around here. Maybe he's over here with the buttons. Nope, don't see him in the buttons. Oh, but how? We can't walk past a pin board. Let's see what's on the pin board. I like the shoes. Oh, I like Pluto. LaShonda, what are you up to today? You working? You're always working, girl. What's that? Oh, where did I get this? It's a DJI Osmo 3, and I bought it on Amazon. It's like $100. Phone stabilizer. The 3 is kind of hard to find now, but they make a 6 too. DJI Osmo. It's 2 words. DJI and then OSMOS. OSMOS. No S on the end. Yeah. Take the S off. Sorry, that's my bad. And then I have the 3. We like the 3 because we have the clip instead of a magnet.
And it's called phone stabilizer?
It's a phone. It's called a gimbal.
Gimbal.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Phone stabilizer. They're dandy.
Phone stabilizer.
Yep. They'll keep everything.
Thank you.
Yeah, keep it nice and even. You're welcome. Okay. Let's see. All right. I love this totem pole, and you can actually buy a Christmas ornament that looks like this. Oh, John and Lindsay are going to have a campfire cupcake. All right. Look how cute. We've got the salt and pepper shaker. Here's the, well, no, that's like a photo clip, but I know they have an ornament like this too. I like this shirt. That's like my style kind of shirt. I like that. That shirt is $29.99. And then we've got like the leather backpack and the matching ears. We've got the baseball style. We've got a quilted pullover. Oxford shirt with the patches. We got this really nice, oh, my brain's not working, robe. You know these are nice because it's got a security tag on it. These are $100. I know, I like the shirt. And moose, and then we got Smokey the Bear. Only you can prevent forest fires. I always thought Smokey the Bear was a Kentucky thing, but apparently not. Because when I was young, when I was a kid, the only interaction I ever had with national parks was Daniel Boone Forest in Kentucky. This says, always be careful with fire. They have similar shirts to this over at the campground too. We've got this blanket that looks nice and comfy. Oh, look at this one. Protect the forest. Got like a jacked up version of Smokey the Bear rescuing a deer. Oh, that's kind of sad. They're running from fire. All the animals fleeing for their life. I don't think I could wear that one. That'd be too sad. Please help Smokey prevent fires. Okay, I could totally get behind this hat though. This is me. This is my style. Pink, soft pink with Smokey the Bear. This is $29.99. It's got the Velcro enclosure on the back. I like that. These are the ones that they have over the campground. Lindsay did try it with me. Yes, she did. And she doesn't like sweets, so she really is a trooper. Got the 2025 collection. We look at this every week. We've got the DVC collection. We've got DVC mugs. I'm keeping my eye out for your placard too that has Chip and Dale. Is Chip and Dale your characters here? For your hidden character?
Here, it's the fourth.
Oh, okay, okay. So who is yours? Who is your hidden character?
Oh, the hidden we have a Chip and Dale here.
Chip and Dale.
Yeah,
Okay.
Chip and Dale, yeah.
Okay. All right. That I'm keeping my eye out for them. Got to earn my button today. Ooh, I like this. Oh, that's this shirt glows in the dark. My gimbal is showing it kind of blue, but it's actually black. Hi, Chris Jones. You stream hopping? Well, tell Janelle I said hello. And Tanya will be coming on later today. It's a good time for me to mention my friends. So Janelle is live over at Magic Kingdom. Her channel is Disney Parks with Love. And she is live this morning over at Magic Kingdom for Magic Kingdom Monday. Miss Tanya, that crazy Disney lady, is out and about. She'll be out around noon today. And I believe I saw that she's going to be going between Epcot and Magic Kingdom. Lindsay is here in the chat with us, but you guys make sure you're following Lindsay. She is Swish Willy and Disney. She was out yesterday, and you'll find Lindsay in the parks on Tuesdays, Thursdays in the evenings, and then all day Sundays. And they're all fantastic ladies. They do a great job with streaming. And their friends. Which one is Chip and Dale in the Lindsay Lori friendship? Here's the ornaments I was talking about. Eventually I'm going to have to add one of these to my collection. I love that. Isn't that great? Oops, it's not in focus. You are welcome, Miss Lindsay. Lindsay's awesome. You guys will love her. Lindsay's very chill, so if you're looking for like a relaxed experience, you definitely want to hang with Lindsay. There's not a song on the planet she doesn't know. She's really, really good at taking us on to events where the music is. And I love that because that's something I don't always do very often. Ooh, look at the jewelry. Okay, if you purchase something $150 or greater, or original art, you cannot exchange it or return it. So just know that. Holy cow. I wasn't really looking at the price. Those earrings right there are $1,500. Oh my gosh. It's like a house payment. The necklace there, that's really pretty. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with spending $1,500 on jewelry. This is Rebecca Hook. The earrings, those are cool. Okay, still looking for Chip and Dale. I don't see them in here today. We've got toys over here. More jewelry. This gift shop is actually pretty large. There is a shirt that my niece told me to look for her today, so I've got to keep my eye out for that. We've got the home collection. Excuse me. Oh, look at the 4th of July lug bags. When will Ron on the Go be back? Ron on the Go will be back soon. I think I just saw him make a post that they're either headed back from Japan or finishing up their Japan vacation very soon. How cute is that? You could use this one for 4th of July or Memorial Weekend, or you could also use it for Labor Day. Yep, the 4th of July merch is definitely making its way here. We've got the t-shirt.
You want Woody or do you want the Mickey? Woody?
Are you looking for Chip and Dale?
I was, yeah. Are they around here today, or are they more like out hanging out in the lobby?
Yeah, that's a Harity. I like relaxing at the lobby.
Okay. Okay.
So they might be watching the show. Who knows?
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. We appreciate any kind of hints we can get. I just put up a vlog on my channel letting you all know what exactly can you buy in the gift shops when you're here besides like standard merch. So if you get here and you get sick, or you forgot to pack something, maybe you need some safety pins, or you need to fix your eyeglasses, they have all these kinds of things, all these toiletries and sundry items here in the gift shops. Every gift shop has this. One thing I don't always see are phone cables. So I'm so happy to see them starting to carry those now. Now, granted, so they do have USB-C, and they also have the traditional lightning cable, so that's good to know. Actually, I didn't know that. I always need these. I'm scared to death I'm going to break one off in my iPhone. Okay, they don't want to tell me what it cost. But you know what? Desperate times would call for desperate measures. So good to know they have that. But yeah, you can check that video out. It's like a 3-minute video on my channel. We've got all your snacks. I'm a Disney foodie. I love to look at snacks. Alas, we do not have the caramels anymore. I have the last remaining bag of caramels at my house. Tanya picked them up for me probably like a year ago. And I have been rationing them. And I still have them. Okay, so I haven't seen Chip and Dale. All right, I haven't seen him in here, so let's go check the lobby again. All right, if you go out this door and then go down just a little bit, there is an arcade for the kids to play in. Also has the massage chairs. All right, we're looking for Chip and Dale. We're looking for Chip and Dale. I'm pretty sure he said, did I misunderstand him? Didn't he say that somewhere in the lobby is where we want to look? I found him. Okay, so if you're not familiar with the Hidden Mickey game, every Disney resort has characters assigned to them, and they have a placard with the characters. And when you find the character, there they are on top of the TV, take a photo of yourself with it and then show it to a cast member, and you will get a free button. So this is the kind of thing that you can do rainy days. I'm actually trying to collect them all. So it'll probably take me all summer, but we'll get there. All right. And then I gotta get them in the picture. Cheese. All right. Okay. All right. Hi, Renee. Hello, hello. Oh, look. Become a DVC member and get a free bag. And then what's on their pin board here? Still looking for the dogs. Okay, so I'm going to go over here and show them my picture with Chip and Dale. Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
All right, I'll have to wait in line. Am I able to show you my little picture of Chip and Dale to get my button? Okay. I was gonna say I'd be happy to go get in the line over there, but found them.
It's your first time finding them?
Yes. I'm gonna have a whole collection of buttons. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Now you get an acorn sticker for that.
Right. I can get up to 4 stickers, right? Yes. Is there a prize or anything if you get all
When
four?
you get all of them, you just get like a picture with a little picture frame that we have that just says I found Chip and Dale.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Sweet. Okay, so let me get over here out of the way. There are other people in line. This is what we got. Can you guys see that? Let me go over here in the natural light. Hi, Eddie. Hi, Tim. Oh, you just got home, Tim? There's our button. So for Wilderness Lodge, there we go. That's better. For Wilderness Lodge, we have Chip and Dale. You have a picture of the resort in the background. See these circles? So tomorrow, they will have him hidden in a different place. And if I find him again tomorrow, they'll give me a sticker to go on that. And if I collect all 4 stickers, so if I find him a total of 5 times, she said I get a little picture frame that says I found Chip and Dale. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. Y'all, I'm on a quest to approach 5,000 subs, which for a little part-timer from Kentucky that just comes in once a week and took 6 months off. Y'all are great. I appreciate it so much. I have not checked to see where we are today, but I love the fact that y'all are having a good time. That's what it's all about. I don't come down here just to not have a good time. Let's see. I may not be able to get to it on this. Sometimes this acts up on my other phone. We've got pretty good signal in here. Oh yeah, we're doing well. So, whoops. 45.53. Yay! Thank you all so much. So we'll hit 4,600 hopefully here in the next week or so. Oh my gosh, Lindsay keeps saying you'll hit it today, and I'm like, I don't know about that. But on our way to 5,000. So more than anything, if y'all just hit that like button, what that does for us is that lets YouTube know that you're here watching and that you're enjoying what you see. And then in turn, the algorithm pushes us out and puts us in front of other eyeballs so that more people can find our channel. So that's why we always ask you to like the stream. Full transparency. Lizzie says, I will. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm going to take you guys out. I think the buses are over here to the right. I was just going to show you this area. So this is where you would catch your Mears bus. Are the buses to the parks to the right?
Yes, so
That's what I thought.
you're going to the Mears Connect? Is that what you're
No,
doing?
I was just showing people that. I was going to just walk down to the bus stop.
Okay, the buses are
That way. They're to my
that
other way. Okay, all right. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I was turned around there for a second. Oh, yeah, there's the walkway. Okay. Oh, it's so gonna rain. Can you guys see that? Anytime you see this caravan, by the way, guys, this is the visiting character. Oh, and it's leaving. So let me get it on camera for you. This is the visiting character van. So usually it's Chip and Dale, and I see Donald and Daisy here a whole lot. Sometimes Goofy, but they literally travel around to all of the resorts. And there's no like lines or anything. You literally can just, and there's the rain. You can literally just walk up to them, take a photo, they'll sign for you. Just a nice way to get some extra Disney magic here at the hotels. And it doesn't matter which hotel. It's not like DVC or deluxe resorts only. You know, they'll be at the All-Stars. They go everywhere. Okay, I was going to show you guys the bus stops. Hopefully it's covered the whole time. I knew it was going to rain. Lordy have mercy. We had so much rain in Kentucky. over the last like week and a half, my yard, y'all, I thought I was gonna have to buy a goat. I mean, holy moly, it was crazy. And I couldn't get it mowed. And I have a guy, oops, I go this way. I have a guy that mows for me when I'm too busy to mow. And so I had hired him to mow. I said, Justin, you need to come mow. Oh my God, please. And I had already paid him. And then it rained. And then it rained. And then the yard kept growing. So he finally was going to come. And I was like, okay, I won't be that neighbor anymore. And then something happened and he couldn't come. Well, eventually one of my neighbors was like, okay, enough's enough. They mowed my yard for me. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I said, I promise you I had somebody hired to do it for me. All right, so down here we have, oh, I think that's a bus I want. Let's see, watch it pull away right when I, no, it's leaving. Don't leave. Don't wait. Yeah. He's waiting. I'm old, I can't run. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right. We'll just sit right here. Okay, so we just hopped a bus and we're gonna go over to Hollywood Studios. Whoa. And thank you for breakfast, Wilderness Lodge. Enjoyed it greatly. This is one of the newer buses. And again, hello everybody and welcome
Hello everyone,
in.
and welcome aboard the Walt Disney World Transportation
I'm Mike
System.
Disney Travel.
We're
How
on
are
our way to
you?
Disney's Hollywood Studios. For your safety and the safety of others, please remain seated while the motor coach is in motion. If you're standing, we encourage you to use the handrails overhead or to the side, and remain clear of the doors and stairwells. We ask that you refrain from eating, drinking, and smoking while on board the motor coach. And now, we invite you to relax and enjoy the ride. Thank you.
It's a great day to be alive. You got that right. I used to have a friend that would always say, the Lord didn't make a bad day. Doesn't mean we won't have days with challenges and problems. But the day itself is always a gift. Bare necessities, a simple bare. Uh-oh. Oh. There goes the fire truck. I don't know where it's going. It did not turn into the Wilderness Lodge. Wherever I wander, wherever I go. This is probably the first copyright of the day for me. So if you're wondering why did Kim hop that bus, you know, it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. I'm not sure I know why I hopped the bus, except for I was like, oh, there's Hollywood Studios. Let's get on that bus. Oh, Lord. See, this is how I live my life. So a couple years ago, my best friend, who is just like me, we say we're like right brain, left brain. It takes the two of us to get one full good idea. We decided, it was like January, and we had cabin fever so bad. There's the monorail station. And it was like, I need a girls' weekend away, don't you? And she's like, yes. So I rented us a car. And keep in mind, I'm in Kentucky, so she drives down from Ohio. And we left my house at 8 o'clock in a rental car. And we just told her husband, we said, look, we don't know where we're going. Because everybody kept saying, where are you girls going? Where are you going to stay? Da, 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 da. And we're like, well, we're probably not going to stay anywhere. We're just going to go driving down to like Smoky Mountains. We'll go to Gatlinburg, sure. So we take off, and you know, when you're with your bestie and you haven't seen each other for a while, we're just talking, having a good time. We decided that we would drive until we got tired, and we also decided that we really truly did not know our destination. We did pack an overnight bag just in case, because you never know. It's January, you know, something could happen with the car, you know, that whole thing. But we decided that every time it came upon a split in the road, at that moment is when we would make the decision where we were going next. So literally like going down 75 and you come up on the split where you're like, okay, do you go towards Chattanooga or do you go towards Nashville? You know, and we're like, Chattanooga. Okay, you know, and so we ended up that night in Savannah, Georgia. And we ended up getting a last minute reservation at the Lady and Son, which was Paula Deen's original restaurant. We went to the courtyard area, the river walk that's so famous. We only had like an hour, you know, before dark set in, and we were like, well, we really don't want to be down here not knowing where we are in the dark. So then we're like, okay, clearly we're not going to make it back home to Kentucky tonight. And her husband at this point's like calling us going, I thought you said you were going to Gatlinburg. Oh, look, there's an osprey nest. And we're like, yeah, about that. So we're like, well, let's not stay in Savannah. I know, it's loud. And we ended up going over to Tybee Island, and we found a hotel over there for like $50, which tells you like what kind of hotel it probably was. And we stayed there, and it was awesome. We got up the next morning, we walked across the street to the beach, put our toes in the sand. We asked the guy working at the hotel, we're like, where do locals go for breakfast? He sent us to a great little hole-in-the-wall place, and then we drove back. Yes, it's very loud, Lindsay. Good morning, Joanne Franklin. Hi. Fabrice Bartholomew. Hello. Bonjour. We are on our way to Hollywood Studios. We're wrapping up today's breakfast and chat. I just love to travel. Clearly, by me just randomly hopping a bus. Bum 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 bum. Erica, it was great. Hello, Tolga. Hello from Japan. I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name, but I'm happy that you're here and you've joined us, so thank you so much.
Where you'll take center stage as the star of your own show.
Appreciate it very much. Your name is Kyuri Motaki? Okay, did I say that right? Kyuri Motaki? Very nice to meet you as well. My name is Kim. Erica, absolutely, just do it. You like Disney? Awesome. You found the right place. So we are here at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, on the east coast of the United States. one who every time we pass a sizable body of water looks for alligators on the bank or in the water. It's like, yes, I'm definitely a tourist. I'm looking for the gators. Be our guest, be our guest. Bop, bop. Yep, Erica, you do it too. It's because we're tourists. And it used to bother me that the cranes, like that bird over there at the edge of the water, they never seem bothered. Like, they're like, yeah, okay. I ain't scared of no gator. I'm like, how do they not lose their life to the gators? Especially just standing on the water's edge. Mr. You ain't never had a friend like me. Well, I think we recognize this hotel over here to the right. Although I do believe it closed many, many years ago. Love the Tower of Terror. Anytime I'm on a live stream and we're at Hollywood Studios, I will ride the Tower of Terror if we are, as long as the wait time is manageable. I love it so much. It's one of the roller coasters, but it's not a roller coaster, but it's one of the thrill rides, I should say, that doesn't bother my neck. I actually have a metal plate in my neck where I've had neck surgery. And there are some things that kind of, show my old age.
Welcome to Disney's Hollywood Studios. Return service to your resort hotel is available at this station. Be sure to ask your driver for the exact location.
And we're about to get a shower, and it's going to be free.
Smoking is not permitted at Disney's Hollywood Studios, except in the designated area outside the park entrance. Please collect your belongings. Watch your head and step as you disembark. Take small children by the hand and follow the walkway to the main entrance. As you approach the entrance, please keep your party together. Thanks for riding with us, and have a picture-perfect day here at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
April, we gotta ride it next time you're here. Never had a friend, you ain't never had a friend like me.
Alright guys, we're dropping you off at gate 4. When you are ready to go back to Wilderness Lodge, later on Wilderness Lodge Contemporary, you'll be taking a bus back at gate 4. Mark closes at
Yes. Did you guys hear? She said, even if you do run into a problem, there's no problem that cannot be solved with a Mickey pretzel or a Wookiee cookie. All right, this is where we get off. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great time.
Yep. Okay. All right, give me 1 second here. Oh yeah, it's gonna pour. It's gonna pour. So all these beep, 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 beeps. It's giving me throwback to the cicadas a couple weeks ago. All right. So what is Kim doing? Well, I'm supposed to let you all go. But I think I'm going to hop on the Skyliner next. But I also need to use the restroom. So I believe that this is where I will let you guys go. I am going to be back just in a couple hours. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and have your notify bell set to all, and you will get a notification when I go live. In the meantime, your Disney time is not over. I am going to, when I end the stream, it is going to redirect you all over to Janelle at Magic Kingdom Park, and you can spend the day with her. And then also Tanya will be out this afternoon. So I'll see you guys again here at 3 o'clock, but I am going to use the restroom and then head over to, I'm gathering some vlog content today. So I'm going to get my tasks and my to-do list done, and then I'll see you guys at 3 o'clock, and we'll go round and round and round on everything that spins. So thank you guys so much for being here with me for breakfast this morning at Wilderness Lodge. We had a great time. See you guys again real soon, and everybody take care. All right, you guys are going over to Janelle. Please tell Janelle that Disney Girl Kim says hello, and the frequent flyers are coming in for a landing. All right, see you guys in just a few hours. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Oh, Chris, you can watch the replay. I tried the biscuit and gravy again, and I've just decided that that's not going to work for me. Yes, I'll be back. I'm gonna go do some things. You know, like a bad cold, I'll show up again. See you all. D'Lo, I'll be back at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I've got some things I want to get done this afternoon, and it's getting ready to come a downpour, so I want to get into a resort where I can just sit and relax and do a little bit of work. You know, just because I'm here doesn't mean that my work back home goes away. It just means I do it here. All right, I'll be back. It's good to see everybody. Thanks for sharing breakfast with me. Take care.